Let me share with you the captivating story my grandpa told me when I was just a little kid, a story that has stayed with me all these years, full of vivid details and timeless lessons. They ignored him, not because he was rude, not because he lacked ability, but because he was quiet. In a world that rewards noise, silence is often mistaken for weakness. People assume that if you're not loud, you have nothing to say. If you don't announce your moves, you must not be making any. He walked into rooms where conversations were already happening. No one stopped talking. No one paused to listen. When he spoke, his voice was calm, too calm for people who only respected confidence when it was loud. Ideas passed through him and landed on someone else. That someone else received praise. He received silence. And slowly, without anyone saying it directly, a conclusion formed. He didn't matter. But silence does not mean emptiness. Silence often means observation. While others talked, he watched. While others argued, he listened. While others rushed to be seen, he focused on understanding. He noticed patterns most people missed. Who talked the most but did the least? Who reacted emotionally under pressure? Who needed attention to feel important? And he learned something powerful. People who make noise are often covering insecurity. People who stay quiet are often building something real. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. From the outside, it looked like he was standing still. Others were getting promotions. Others were gaining recognition. Others were being celebrated. And every time someone succeeded loudly, they looked at him and thought the same thing. He's still here. As if patience was the same as failure. But what they didn't see were the late nights, the quiet mornings, the discipline that didn't need applause. He failed privately. He doubted himself silently. He struggled without posting about it. There were moments when quitting felt easier than continuing. Moments when being loud felt tempting. Moments when he wondered if silence was costing him everything. But he reminded himself of one truth. Noise fades. Foundation lasts. While others chased validation, he chased mastery. While others compared themselves to everyone else, he compared today to yesterday. And slowly, very slowly, progress began stacking. Not enough for people to notice, but enough to matter. Then came the moment, not dramatic, not announced, just an opportunity, a problem that needed solving, a gap no one else noticed, a chance that required preparation, not confidence. And for the first time, he stepped forward, calmly, without explanation, without performance. At first, nothing happened. Then results appeared. A solution that worked when others failed. A decision that saved time and resources. A move so effective it forced people to ask questions. Who did this? How was this solved so fast? When did he learn this? The same people who ignored him now leaned in. And here's the uncomfortable part. Quiet success makes people uneasy because it forces them to reflect. It exposes how much time they spent talking instead of building. Some people were inspired. Others became defensive. They searched for excuses. Luck, timing, help, anything that avoided admitting the truth. But results don't argue. They repeat themselves again and again. Soon his silence was no longer ignored. It was respected. When he spoke, people listened, not because his voice was louder, but because his words carried weight. He didn't rush to explain himself. He didn't seek revenge on doubters. He didn't celebrate loudly. He understood something most people never learn. The moment you need validation, you give away your power. Confidence that doesn't seek attention is dangerous. It can't be shaken easily. It doesn't react emotionally. It simply moves forward. Years later, people told his story differently. They said he came out of nowhere. They said it happened overnight. They called it luck. But luck is just preparation meeting opportunity, and preparation happens quietly. So if you feel unseen right now, if people underestimate you, if your progress feels invisible, let them. You don't need to announce your growth. You don't need to defend your pace. You don't need permission to prepare. Because when your moment arrives, explanations won't matter. Results will speak. And the same people who ignored you will suddenly remember your name.